Hello, and welcome back to our interview series where we are speaking with businesses who have attended this year's UnConference. My name is Stephanie Desaulniers. I am the Deputy Director at the Covation Center, and I am so excited to be here today with Kathy Trapp of Trapp Health Insurance Advisors. Kathy, thank you so much for joining us today to share a little bit more about your story.
I appreciate the opportunity and to talk more about too just the fabulous experience I had with the UnConference.
Oh, thank you so much. So, share a little bit just about where you are today. So, what do you do as a health insurance advisor? What does your business look like for you?
I'm an independent health and Medicare insurance broker. So that allows me to work with individuals, a lot of small businesses, to help them find affordable health insurance. Because especially you guys work with small businesses, and one of the challenges is how do they get affordable insurance or how do they grow by adding employees? So those are a lot of the solutions I can provide.
Oh, fantastic. I love that. Yeah, that is such a challenging thing for business owners and for anyone really to deal with. But it's not this isn't something where someone's like, I'm gonna get in the health insurance brokerage industry, right? So how did it end up that this is what you're doing and this is how you're helping people?
Um, I I was teaching middle school and feeling unfulfilled, not didn't feel like I was really making a difference. And literally I went on ZipRecruiter, sent my resume, and I know and people go. And I ended up working for another health insurance company that was a captive agency. So that meant that you could only sell their products like a State Farm. I did that for 7 years and was successful, but there were a lot of people I couldn't help. And so I actually met a broker gentleman who said, "Listen, why don't you partner with us?" And so what I did is I went from selling 4 products to 2,000.
Wow.
So, I mean, if I can't help you, you don't need it. You know, I mean,
Right.
but it's just that way I didn't have to say no. And selfishly, it's also allowed me to increase my income because I have more opportunities to help people.
Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic. Now, do you do all of that yourself then?
I currently do. What I have done is I actually have hired an agency that will answer my phone. So when you call, it actually sounds like they're my assistant and they're sitting right next to me. And it's fabulous because they have a script and they transcribe everything into email. So I get that. And then if they want, if I want them to respond, they will. But it has been the best spend because it makes me appear more professional. I don't have to listen to all those and transcribe all those emails on my phone. And people actually spoke to a real person, not even a chatbot or AI.
No.
And they have no idea that that person is actually in Utah.
Oh,
So,
wow.
no, it was the best thing I have done for my business.
Oh, that's great. I love that. I'm a big fan of, utilizing resources to let you do what you do best, right? And like you said, like you don't need to be sitting there on the phone with everyone who calls, just the people who really are the right fit for you as they come through, right?
And they do a great job. They screen the calls and they work a lot with service businesses to actually do their scheduling or call clients and offer promotions. So, again, I just, it is the best money spent
Oh,
without a doubt.
great. So how long have you been doing this then?
I just celebrated 9 years in August.
Congratulations.
Yes, thank you. I think we're kind of over the hump
Yeah.
and, you know, and again, I feel very fortunate because I can genuinely feel like I help people and put them in a better place. And, I make a nice income and I don't feel guilty about saying that.
Awesome. That's great. That's fantastic. So you've been doing this for 9 years. You worked for, a single service or whatever agency for a few years. So if you could go back to middle school teacher Kathy and give her advice before starting on this journey, what would you tell her?
Um, I think one is, truly believe in yourself. And it was a little scary at first, but And the other thing is be very intentional about, a lot of people just say I'm just going to take the leap. I'm going to quit my job and I was more intentional because I was a school teacher. I had summers off. So I started the new job in June and I got paid over the summer. So I really thought I was going to teach full time and then do insurance part time. And 2 weeks before school started, I turned in my notice.
Oh, wow.
You know, I took because, but at the same time, I was in a financial place to do that.
Yeah.
So I think some people, they have a bad day at work or, it's the last straw and they just quit not knowing what they're going to do and instead be very intentional. And the second thing I think is there are a lot of resources out there to help you. I've used SCORE before, you know, when I started and this time too. And it was very, it's free, it's through the government. And, places like SCORE, like the Covation Center, you've got you have people that really want to help you and are experienced. It's like you're silly not to take advantage of that instead of thinking that, oh, I can figure it out myself.
Yeah. Yeah. And don't forget the small business development centers too. Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, that's what I'm saying. There are so many resources that people don't know about, and you've got all these people that want to help you and they're trained to help you.
Yeah.
And it doesn't cost you anything but
Yeah.
time.
Right. Oh, fantastic. Well, Kathy, I just want to thank you for sharing your story because sometimes I don't think people actually realize, a lot of these insurance agents or these insurance brokers, like you are also a small business. Like you are just like, the coffee shop down the road, right? You're not selling your product, but you are still there providing a service and selling a service. And so I'm so happy that we could share a little bit about your story and what you do. So if anyone is interested in learning about Kathy or more about her services and how she can help you, definitely go to the link that is going to go along with this video. Check out Kathy, reach out to her and see what she can do for you. And if you're interested to learn more about the Covation Center, the unconference that Kathy went to, or our other services for small businesses, click the link along with this video and check out what we have to offer. But thank you again, Kathy, for sharing your story today.
I really appreciate the opportunity. And again, I encourage anyone to follow their dreams, but just put a plan in place.
Thank you so much, Kathy.
You are welcome.